Early December I went to Hogaren, my place of birth, to briefly see the family again.
We were here in Amsterdam. De Vlielanders.
We are Vlielander TV.
We are Folkert and Nancy and we live with our dog Zeus on the Isle of Vlieland.
Another year has passed. Here on Vlieland, many found it a tiring year, which I think was mainly due to the nationwide lack of staff. There was a lack of energy which made it tough. For me, this manifested itself in a lack of creativity. Besides my daily job, there was no energy left to make videos. Folkert and I used that time to recharge in the nature surrounding us, less than a 5-minute walk away. For us, Vlieland is still one of the most beautiful places in the Netherlands. Despite the sense of heaviness, 2022 was a good year for us. Folkert got a new job at the Vliehorse Express, where he likes it very much. We enjoyed the daily little things that make life worth living and, of course, our little sunshine in the house, Zeus. This year we had the luxury of visiting our other beloved place that is in Scotland, Trashness on the Isle of Mull, no less than twice. This is a slightly longer video covering the months from October to the turn of the year 2023. These are the months when things get quieter on the islands and there is time for club life and social activities. With a spectacular sunrise, me and Trudy were on their way to Amsterdam on November 27 to Nightwish's long-awaited concert. Hey Trudy, daar zijn we dan eindelijk.
Eindelijk, eindelijk, na zoveel jaar.
2 jaar nu moeten wachten, 3 jaar op vreugd.
En eindelijk zijn we hier. En wij zitten lekker binnen en een paar enthousiastelingen staan nu alvast buiten te wachten tot het vanavond. Maar die willen graag vooraan staan. Wij niet.
But they were in the right place at the right time, because moments later Yuka, the bass guitarist, and I can't see the second person very well, but I think it's Kai, the drummer, came by and they took all the time they needed to take photos with every fan. Wij gaan eerst voor een lekkere kopje koffie hier in het Jazz Hotel.
Helemaal.
But we were also well seated. Floor, the singer, walked past our table. While checking in for the hotel, I heard a familiar voice. Troy, who plays and sings the uilleann pipes and guitar, among other things, was also in the lobby. I think he has a beautiful voice and British accent. Neither of them I filmed, but it was great fun to see them before the concert. Apparently, the band and crew were in the same hotel. As the restaurant was full, we, meanwhile in our Nightwish t-shirts, had ordered hot dogs to eat in our room. One of the crew members, who was also in the lift, offered his beer and didn't mind if the lift got stuck. A very cool start to a great evening, a truly fantastic concert that was well worth the wait. A few bits I recorded from the back of the hall. Side note, it would be nice for the little people among us that the hall slopes down slightly, but the atmosphere comes across. Floor mentioned that the concert was recorded this evening. We are waiting for the DVD, then we can relive it in good quality, but while editing this video, I had goosebumps again.
The St. Nicholas festival is always celebrated on the 5th of December. The celebration takes place throughout the Netherlands, but at the Wadden Island it's linked to a different tradition. Each island has its own form of this tradition. On Vlieland, this is called dressing up. There is a group that is dressed up and a group that tries to find out who is in the suit. The dressers, and these may only be islanders, go from door to door, dressed and disguised. They say nothing and they usually portray a current issue. At the end of the evening, in the local disco, the Stoep, is the bal des masqués. I myself was also dressed up this year along with a colleague. Our topic had to do with the closure of a number of pubs and thereby fewer opportunities to watch the World Cup together.
Je mag wel ja nee klikken. Ja, maar deze niet
In early December I went to Hooghalen, my place of birth, to briefly see the family again. As of old, my mother thinks I am chronically hungry on Vlieland, and if you are not careful, she will come up with 7-course dinners. She can't cook, so eating at their house is always an adventure. Safe options are chips and sauerkraut. Everything else isn't dead yet and runs off your plate. But she really means well. My parents are getting old, but they still manage just fine. Drenthe is still in my blood and on my shoes. It is a beautiful province with lots of nature. It is bursting with roe deer and I have even discovered a beaver dam. I never actually walk on the paths because I don't like them. Most wildlife is off the beaten track. I went out for a day with my father. We went to the Diependal Valley and we hiked through the access tunnel to the viewpoint, which was not allowed because it was officially closed because of hibernating bats. But that was just a reason to see if they were really there, and yes. Then we went to the Vochteloerveen. There's a special viewpoint there. The viewing tower is shaped like a 7. From the tower you have a view of the old Drentian landscape. Drenthe used to be one big swamp in the past. They excavated most of the swamp and it became farmland. And with a typical Vlielandic tradition, we start the new year.
Best wishes to you all. Cheers.
Cheers.
For